Hi, big hello to everyone watching this video. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. If you are, be sure to smash the subscribe button and simply click the like button. You have probably been wondering why I'm taking breaks and being a lot offline and uploading less, and I've already made a video about that, and that I always keep uploading these sort of videos. I'm really sorry. I'm going to get back to normal. I promise. I know it's taking a long time, but if you don't give me the time, I won't do it. I want to say that I'm dealing with a lot of pain now. I have been crying for the past days because I lost someone special. It may not even seem like it, but I lost someone very special. I lost someone that meant the world to me and still does, and somebody I cannot move on to. I don't think I will ever get out of my mind. I know it only has been almost a week, but it's really hard to move on. It's really hard to just forget about it and go on with another, because I don't want to. If I could get back, I would, with no hesitation. If I could fix it, I would fix it. But I was too late. That was the mistake. I was too needy. I loved too much. I was too overthinking and all of that. And just when I was stopping to do that, it was like, it's enough. I'm done. I can't. If you don't want to listen to a love story, or don't want to listen to something in my private life, you can go away. But all the people that are in my space, or that were in my space, if you want to know this, fine, go ahead and listen. I've thought a lot of time of making this video, even before I lost her, because now I'm sincerely lost. I'm seriously lost. I feel now that I was imperial. I was too eccentric, too egoistic, too narcissistic. I stay positive, I really do, and I was at the end then. It was just really challenging, and my camera fell off. Hold on guys, I'm coming back. Okay, like I was saying, it was really challenging, and that challenge, I was really happy to accept it. The problem was, damn, this camera is crisp. Come on, bruv, you can do better. Don't give up on me. Come on, don't give up on me. Don't give up. Don't give up. The problem was, we made problems where there were none. It may seem totally unrealistic and unlogic, but it's true. I made problems when there were none. And the other problem was assuming and hiding things, and not wanting to hurt the other, which at last solved itself, because we moved on and got back together and discussed about it. But there were a lot of things that were hid, and only when we have deep arguments that they come out. Only when we have deep problems, all these hidden things come out, and that's when you think you have a point, but you don't, because you only tell it when there's a problem. The second thing was, she gave me less attention than expected, and I gave her too much attention than expected. And that, first they went together, she was like, okay, you can stay with, but then I was every single day, every second of the day I was with her. Why? Because I just wanted attention of her. If she gave me attention in the first place, I wouldn't be so needy and overly attached to her. Because utterly, I understand that it can be annoying of me being next to you, always talking to you, always I understand it can be really frustrating to make somebody say like, yo, I know that you love me, I know that you're attached to me, I think you're a little bit too, so I think you have to not give me time or give me space, but give yourself also a little bit of space and time, because you're not looking after yourself, and that will always run into problems. The thing was too, I took too much time. I took way more time than I had to. I took things way too serious, more serious than I had to. And that was my mistake. I didn't want to make somebody hurt or somebody be like, what did I do wrong? What do I have to do for him? It really was not the meaning of that. But one of my problems is, and one of my things that I don't understand, it doesn't mean that somebody looks happy that he is happy. It's not because somebody says everything is okay that is generally okay, because every single time I asked, everything was okay, and after some time, it's logic that I don't believe you anymore, because every time it's like that. See, I'm getting too subjective. Stay objective. It was just not to believe anymore. I was like, is she sure there's something that's not okay? Because not everything can be okay. Look, my eyes are not parallel. The one is bigger, the other one is tinier. Anyway, that's not important. Look, I'm not going to blame anybody because a relationship is with two people. I'm just going to tell you, you can chase, but don't chase after something that doesn't chase you too. Chase after something that runs away from you. That's called a chase. Because you're not going to chase each other. That's not a chase. That's a race. A race and a chase are not the same. A chase is when somebody runs away and you follow him. A race is when you both follow each other to be the first to win. And the thing was, I was chasing, she was racing. And these things don't go together because they don't have the same goal. And the thing was, I really, really, really love her, and I have the biggest regrets, even though she doesn't care, even though she was like, it's done, I still love her. I still could be with another girl. I'm telling you, I can be with another girl for, I don't know, 15 years, but still have the same love for the same person. I never insulted her. I never was too harsh on her. But it's not the first time we did something like that, because I know she doesn't care about me no more. She's like, he broke up, it's his fault. It's like, fuck you for not being there and only using me for fun and all of that. I think she's now thinking like that. I cannot know that. I cannot think that. I don't know how she is feeling. I know her, but I don't exactly know her. No. I know it's hard to move on for something you love, and I really don't want to, because she's the one I love. She's the one I truly love and loved and will love. But I don't think it's coming back. And if it is, fine. I can talk about this. I can. I'm not talking neither bad, neither. At least I'm talking good about you, but I'm not talking bad. I'm telling you the truth. If you're watching this, fine. If you're not watching this, or if you're not interested, fine. Be yourself. Because when I look at her, at the same time I'm happy, because I'm happy that she's happy. But I get sad from, like, she was mine. I was her all, but I threw it all away. Look, you cannot undo the past, and the things that you've done in the past, think about it and don't do them anymore. Because that's what I did. And look where I am now. This is the third failed relationship I have had since 2022. The third. And they all happened in 10 months. In 10 months, I've had 3 relationships. Can you believe it? I am really sad, and I just want to spill it out somewhere. Because I don't have a girlfriend, or neither a big sister or a big brother to tell it. My parents already know it. My family, they know it. They know I've been heartbroken. And by me and by her. But I'm not blaming anyone, because the one I'm blaming is me. Look, I was the one that was wrong. Like, everyone that tells that when I talk about the breakup, people are like, man, she's a bitch, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She should have given you more attention. She should have be more attentive at you. Be more at disposal for you. She was. Look, a conversation can tell a story. Well, an image, even with your own eyes, cannot tell a story. It's not because you see someone happy together, walking hand in hand, that everything is fine. Maybe at that moment it's fine, but it doesn't tell a whole story. An image does not tell a whole story. Why did I just bring that up? Because I wanted to. I want to express everything that was on my mind. Because I cannot get to work without expressing everything and explaining why I'm taking breaks. The reason I'm taking breaks is because I know they are not real long breaks and tiny breaks, and at last you will come back and all of that. I know it, all of it. And all these sorry videos and all these serious videos where it's just standing or sitting in front of the camera and just talking scrap. I know it can be really annoying, and I'm sorry to keep you waiting. If I'm your favorite YouTuber, hey, thank you. If I'm not, no problem. If you don't want to watch the whole video, fine, don't. But God's sake. Look, I'm going to tell you something really important. Do not think about the action that you're going to do. Say it, do it, and then you know. Even though I'm telling you, just do it. And I've made the same mistake by breaking up twice. I've made the same mistake by overthinking again. I have made the same mistake by thinking negative. I have made the same mistake by assuming she doesn't love me. I have made the same mistake every single time. And that is the reason I've taken so much time to do something I promised. That is the reason. That's why I need to learn to think positive. And when you made a mistake, you did it. Don't stay with it in your head because you already did it and it's not going to be undone. You cannot press undo on a computer or something. It's done, it's done. And I just want someone that really understands me like she does. And the only person I can do is she. But after this, she will never come back again. I've broken her heart. I've broken it. I'm never healing it again. She's ignoring me. She's out of my way. At least I am out of her way. And does it have any meaning making this video? I don't know. But for me it does. For expressing myself. It does. I do not want to make your day worse. It is not my goal to make your day worse. But if you want to know what your YouTuber is dealing with, here I am. I'm dealing with so much pain. I'm crying every single day because I just want her. I would just want to hug. I just want a kiss. I just want a voice or a text or a call. Even though we almost never called, even a call. Late night talks. Somebody to give me work to study with, to make me read, to make me do work. Even though sometimes I do it myself, it just feels different. It feels like somebody wants to be there for you, and it was true. But the biggest mistake I made is by leaving her. People say it was a good choice. People say, yeah, it's better like that. It's better that you leave her. She wasn't too attentive to you. You know why? She's born in February. I'm like, what does that have to do? I have just read that February people hide their romantics in them and don't really express them out. And it's actually true. Because she really held it in. Because she's like, I know I really keep my love in me, but I really do love you with everything. And what was that? I was too I don't know. I was too narcissistic, I was too egoistic, and I was like, it's not true. Because every time you're saying that you're okay, why would you be amazed or surprised that I don't believe you? I don't understand. Why would you be surprised if every day you're saying that everything's okay? That is not. There has to be a day. At least there were, but not that much. There has to be a day. You're just not feeling it, and your boyfriend is making you better. The last days of a relationship, it was so unexpected. I didn't even want to. But this time, when I was trying to break up, she didn't even hesitate. She was like, yeah, I see what you're doing. At least the first time she was like, what are you trying to say actually? What I'm trying to say is that I want to move on only if you do. And she didn't want to. She was like, yeah, my body's blocked. Why am I sharing this story? It's over. It's over. So no matter what we do, it's over. So I can share it because it already happened and it doesn't matter to her anymore. It matters to me. But look, it is what it is. And it will be how it will be unless it changes. Because that guy up there, he has plans. And you know who I'm talking about. She can have anybody that she wants to. I'm telling you. For God's sake, this camera is a piece of garbage. Get a good battery, man. Get a grip. Come on, bruv. Stay on. I'm trying to be serious right now. Anyway. To everybody that has a love, be sure that they loved it. If they did say it, just believe it, because that was the mistake I'm making. Well, if every time you say, yeah, I'm okay, everything is okay, it's not going to be something you will believe anymore. Because she told me things. So like, I thought you knew. How can I know something you don't tell me? You know, even things look obvious, I cannot always see it. Like, yeah, I thought you knew that. I thought you saw it. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy. I am not that guy. And you know damn well how I am. Because you know me. I think it could have worked out. It could have been better. But we both gave up. So like friends? No, we ain't no friends. I know. When your ex says friends, you ain't no friends no more. With my ex before that, we ain't friends no more. My ex even before that, the second relationship in my life, we ain't no friends no more. We still talk, but we ain't no friends. She leaves me on red and all that shit. So don't believe when somebody that you've been with says friends. You ain't no friends. It's your ex. Of course I want to keep contact. If I love you, I cannot just move on and be like, don't text. I only don't text her because she doesn't do it. And I also want to say this. It's not because someone looks sad that he's sad. Somebody can be sad but happy. Somebody could be happy but sad. Somebody could look neutral and be happy or be sad. Just believe what he says. And come on. Say more that you love. I know I'm asking for a lot, but say more that you love me. Say more compliments. Be honest. If you think something about me, just spit it. Spill it out like I did. Because everything I was thankful, I said thank you. Everything I thought about her, I said it. Every time I wanted to say that I love her, I said it. Every time I wanted to kiss her, I showed it. Every time I wanted to hug her, I showed it. And tell me why you're asking me for a hug. Then when I want to give you a hug, you're hesitating. You're like, no, I don't want to anymore. Do you know how much pain that is? That is when I knew, yep, it's over. Her body can't take it anymore. It's over. Because how can you first reject presents from your boyfriend, even though it's a non-materialistic relationship? Just accept it. Then reject a kiss. Then reject a hug. Then be like, yeah, I'm not saying anything anymore. Doesn't it seem obvious? Fifth of all, she was acting rude. Sixth of all, attention was being even more less. Even more less. It's a bit confusing, but even less. That's when I knew it's over. She doesn't. She doesn't. Do I still love her? Yes. With everything of my life, every single thing. If I could just bring her back in my arms, I would. Even though a lot of people are going to hate me for that. Because I have a lot of people, at least had a lot of people that were like, does she really love you? Does she give you enough attention? You're like a poodle, you're like a dog, you follow her everywhere. And even she said, she was like, why do you follow me everywhere? You're not my dog. I was like, that hit my heart even harder than a bow would. That hit me even harder than a sword would. We were just shopping. I was like, I just want to see what she's looking at. Like, I know, to know her style. She was like, do you have to follow me everywhere? You're not my dog. I was like, I did not say anything. Because I didn't want to start an argument in the store. Because if you do that, everybody will be looking at you like, yo, not here, not now. So we had a great time. But the 20th and the 20th of April 2023 and the 31st of March 2023 were the hardest days of my life. And these days, from the 20th to now, are the hardest days of my life. Not being with her. Not being capable to talk, neither hug, neither kiss, neither hear her voice, neither just be next to her, neither just have her looking at you, have her smiling at you, having... It's so fucking painful. I know I'm swearing right now, but the pain that I'm feeling right now, it's a hole in my heart. It's a space that is just empty. Can I love somebody else? I don't know. I don't think so. But I just wanted everything out. Why am I taking breaks? Because of the pain. Even in the relationship, I had pain. Because it was getting less. She was changing. She was giving me less affection and attention and attraction and all of that. And that made me lose feelings. Is it fully lost? No, it isn't. It is not. It hasn't even been a month. Let it go. How do you want me to let it go? How do you want me to let something go of I totally love? Even gaming. Do you know how many months or years, even years, almost a decade, that I've taken to game less and to not touch a console? Do you know how much effort that takes and time? Tell me why. Tell me why a person, you would not let a person take that time. I've did my best. It could have been better. I could have been better. She could have been better. Everything could have been better. But people say it's better that way. At least I've talked with at least 20 people about it. At least. And most of them say, she's a hoe. She's a bitch. It should have been better than that. You are better than that. You are beautiful. You deserve better. She didn't treat you good. She didn't give you a lot of attention. She was not there for you. She was caring more about herself. What can I say more? Everything that I get every single day. She was like, "You're her dog. She turns you around her little finger. She's controlling you. She's." That's what I get. Did I find it myself like that? No. Of course not. No. Why? Because I love her. And of every single body, knows about her the most. Because I've been with her. I've spent every single day since the begin, except the 1 week, with her. From begin of the day to the end of the day. So nobody knows more than I do. I have felt her. I have looked in her sincere eyes. I have seen things other people haven't seen. Emotionally and physically. I have experienced things that they haven't. And when I say something, I know what I'm talking about. But because people say, what you're saying is not logic. Think a bit of logic. Okay, I can be wrong, of course. Use a little bit of logic. Look at it. Why do I say it? Because I know what happened in the past. I know the consequence. But people that always are happy, with a happy smile, that always are positive and talking like this. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, good morning. People look, when I say good morning, people are like, yo, what the hell? People are like, okay. But when I say good morning, people think I'm sad. People think, what's wrong? You don't seem alright. So what do you want? If I'm happy, you're like, he's irritating. If I'm like this, you're like, bro, get a smile. When I'm like this, you still ain't happy. Even though I was trying my best to look happy, she was like, you ain't happy. If I say I'm happy, what am I then? Sincerely. Look, I love this girl. I want her back. If I'm not getting her back, it's my fault. And it is what it is. I'm not going to force her. But my message is, know the fuck good what you are doing. Know damn well how it goes. Because my love story, ups and downs. When it's not going good, know that everything will be alright. Because you have not been in a good time without having a bad time. You have not been in a bad time without having a good time. You are not here without you going through all that stuff. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't been going through that stuff. And it is what it is. The past happened. You cannot undo it. Do you hear me? Stop being like, I didn't end the past. When you are doing it, you are wrong. When you did it in the past, it doesn't matter anymore. When you are doing your mistake at the right time and in the present, that's when you're wrong. If you have made the mistake, leave it. Even if it's the biggest mistake of your life, don't even get mad. Leave it. Leave it, because you will make it worse by complaining something they did in the past. Leave it. Move on. Get better. If you want to go back with the person, go. If you love that person, go back together because you love that person, even though they made a mistake. Don't they learn from mistakes? Even if it doesn't look like it, they still learn from their mistakes because they know that they've done one. Get a grip. Love who you want to love. Don't leave. And my mistake was to leave. My mistake was to leave, and now I want to be back again, but I don't think that will work. Don't leave. Neither at school, neither at work, neither at home, neither at what you like to do, neither somebody you love. Because my mistake was to leave. Even though she was being totally different and totally something else, my mistake was to leave her. Because we were the most perfect couple I've ever witnessed in my life. And I regret the most of it by leaving her. I regret the most of it by calling her my fucking ex now. I've never thought that. And I never wanted it to be like it. Because now I'm dealing with pain. Everything was going alright. My grades are getting up now. But now coming home, not seeing the message from her, going out, not seeing the message, seeing her because I see her every day. First of all, gives me pain and makes me happy too. Happy that she's happy, but pain that she isn't mine anymore. And I really regret my decision. And for everybody that I've disappointed, including her, I'm really sorry. I know sorry doesn't always help, but I really am. I don't know how long this video is taking. I'm just going to check that. 37 minutes. I'm sorry for wasting your time, but I want to learn you a lesson. It is not always what you think. It's from the inside and not the outside. Think about the inside first before you see the outside. Because you see that somebody looks happy, but when you go ask, you could be sad. I'm being serious. I was only being happy because I wanted her to feel secure, to feel right. Even though I wasn't happy, I was just smiling to make her happy. What is wrong? If I'm telling you I'm okay, I am A-okay. Christ's sake. Look, I don't want to make it any longer. This is the longest serious video I've ever recorded. I don't know how long this will take. I don't even know when to end it, where to end it. But I really still do love her. Even though it has been only 4 days. The pain has been not to control, and I've cried multiple times, and I think I will cry. Because even when I hear songs that made me think about her, they still do. And I'm like, dang. I'm like, dang. Why? Why did they have to go like that? But look, I don't know what will happen next. I know maybe I'll love another girl. I don't think so. I don't even expect so. I even know so. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But look, it is what it is, and I don't think she's coming back. Because she's avoiding all contact and all of that. And I don't think she's going to even talk to me. And I think she's going to just love another boy, because I'm seeing that she's interested more in other boys than she was earlier with me. So To her, I'm really sorry. And I want you back. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. No, wait. I'm taking breaks because I have pain and I need a break, and it's just a little bit too much for me, and I haven't been in the studio for quite a bit. Okay, with that all being said, I think that was it. I am not going to edit this video because it has to take the time that I've had to explain everything, and hopefully somebody listens to me. But if you don't listen, fine, you don't have to. I want to say I want you back and I'm sorry and I still love you. Hopefully you had a good day and a wonderful video. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and simply click the like button. This has been your man Biggtout. Big bye. I'm sorry. I love you. Oh.